Alright, what's up, Peak Muay Thai? It is Friday, I'm pretty sure. Welcome again to my my very humble quarters. Let's go ahead and bow it in, so feet together. Sawadee Cup. Alright guys, we're gonna get warmed up with just shadow boxing and some exercises. Then I have some angle cutting drills that we're gonna work, and then I have a really cool footwork drill that you guys can definitely work by yourselves with. So I got some cool stuff today. All right, guys, let's just get started with some shadow boxing. Remember, guys, using all 360 degrees, using all your tools, head movement, defenses, exhaling every time you're striking. Work those 4 counts with knees like we worked last week. So got my right, hook cross, right. Jumping jacks. And back to shadow box. And squats. Make sure you're going all the way down to 90 degrees. What's up, Heather? How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. We're just getting warmed up, and then I got some footwork drills for us today.
Okay.
And back to shadow box. Use your clinch too when you're doing your shadow box, right? So I can throw a jab, sink in my clinch, throw some knees, turn out. Good escapes from there, right? Pushing out, cut my angle. Use all those different types of knees that Coach Moda and Dragonfly have been working with you guys. And mountain climbers, keeping your hips low. And back to shadow box. We can work our scoops too, right? I see that body kick coming. Step out, scoop, grab the head, get the dump. And time. Cool, let's hop right into it. So, we've been working a lot of different footwork type stuff because it's something great that you guys can work on while you're at home. You don't need a partner. So today we're gonna work by our angle cuts. So, and then we're gonna put some punches onto it. But we'll start with just the angle cut. So there's a couple ways to do this, and it depends on a lot of different things. It depends on size difference between your opponent. Is he taller? If he's taller, you'll need a bigger angle cut. If your height or smaller, then you can do a smaller angle cut. What angle is he coming in at? Is he direct? Is he coming straight in? Is he cutting an angle while he's attacking? All of these things are going to make the angle a little bit different, but they all have the basic same concept. So we'll start by just leaving this lead leg static. So I'm gonna kind of put like, 70, 80% of my weight onto this lead leg, and then I'm going to push off with my right leg, and I'm going to cut a 90-degree angle. Now try to make sure that you guys are cutting exactly 90-degree angles on this, because we want to be able to control that. So I don't want to go like, 60 degrees one and then like, 120 the next one. So for now, I want you guys to cut exactly 90 degrees. So I'm at the back wall, bang, now I'm at the right wall. Now the big key to remember when you're doing these is that this foot, I need to land exactly in my fight stance. So we're in our good fight stance here. When I cut this angle, I want to land exactly in that fight stance. I don't want to have an extra step. So I don't want to like go here, land square, and then take an extra step. That angle, bang, I'm right into my fight stance, which means good balance, and I'm ready to throw. So that's cutting, let's see. So that would be going to the right, okay? So when I say like angle to your right, that's where you're going to go towards this back leg. When I say angle to the left, it's a little bit different. So I'm still going to pivot on this lead leg, and I'm still going to push off of that rear leg. But this time, boom, I'm going to be facing that wall. And again, I'm stepping right into that fight stance. So I don't want to go here, right? I don't want to make my stance bigger either, because now I got to do an adjustment. So I got to make sure that, bang, I'm right in my fight stance, ready to throw. All right, guys. So fight stances, right, and exhaling when I'm doing this, right, and really push off. I want this to be explosive, right, really swing that leg back, right, right, left, should be facing front now, left, left, right, right, good. So yeah, just make sure that you're landing right into that fight stance. So that was kind of like our most basic one. That would be for a guy if he was coming in at a little bit of an angle and he's pretty close to my size, right? So he's coming in and attacking, and I'm just letting him go right by me, and I'm going to follow up with some strikes. Now we're going to add an extra step in there so that we can make our angle a little bit bigger. This would be if there's a bigger size discrepancy, or maybe they're just charging straight down the middle at you, and you really need to get out of the way of that. So this time when I go to my right, first I'm going to take a little bit of a step with my left leg, with my lead leg. And just like when we throw our kicks, we're stepping at 45 degrees. It's going to be basically that same exact step. So I don't step straight forward and I don't step out to the side. I'm stepping at that 45 degree angle. Now I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to swing that leg. But one thing to be careful about is because I elongated my fight stance here, when I land, I don't want to land in a long fight stance. I want to make sure that I, again, step right into my fight stance so that I'm ready to throw here. All right? When we go to the left, I'm going to step with my right foot, again, 45 degrees. This is a bigger step on this one, though. Right? I got this guy coming straight down at me. I need to step and then drag this leg so that now I'm in my fight stance and I can throw at him. So when I go to my right, I'm going to step with my left, swing this back. When I go to my right, I'm going to step, bigger step, and I'm southpaw, and I'm going to drag this leg in, and now I'm in my fight stance, okay? So, fight stance is, now we're going to do our big angle. Right, 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 right. Now notice, after all those big angles I cut, I landed in the exact same position that I started. That's what I want you guys to recognize. Did you land a little bit back? Were you a little over to the side? All of these angles should be the exact same size. Because remember, we want to control our movement patterns. I don't want to start like straying off to the side when I'm doing this. Each one of those steps and drags should be like the same exact distance So on my last one, I'm gonna land in that same exact spot. All right, guys, fight stances. This time we're gonna go to the left. Go. Notice I drag this leg back in. Go. Right into my fight stance. Go. Go. Good. Right. Should be right in that same spot you started. Go. 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 Good. All right. Now we're going to add some punches to this. As you guys practice, I don't care if you're doing like the regular cut or if you're doing that extra step. I don't really care. But what I want you guys to focus on is having your feet planted before you throw the strike. So when I go to my right, I'm going to circle here. First punch that I'm going to throw is a hook cross, okay? So I'm going to step my angle here, hook cross. Notice what that does to my shoulder, right? As soon as I make this step, I'm loaded on this shoulder. Bang! So I can create a lot of power really quickly after I cut that angle because that shoulder's loaded. Now I want this foot to land before that punch lands. So I don't want you guys to start throwing that punch as you're moving because you're not going to have as much power. So I step, I cut the angle, see my shoulders loaded, bang! Now I'm going to throw that hook. Lots of power, which loads me up for that cross. When we go to the left, I'm going to throw a cross. So I step here, this shoulder's loaded, bang, and I throw the cross, and then we'll add the hook as well. So to the left, I'm throwing hook cross. When I go to the right, I'm throwing cross hook. And again, watch this. This foot is planted before that cross comes out, generating the optimal power. I don't want to throw like this because I'm not going to have as much power, right? Boom. I want to plant this foot, bang, and then throw that cross. All right, guys, so now when I say left, you're going to cut your angle left, hook, cross. That was to the right. When I say right, you're going to go hook, cross. When I say left, you're going to go cross, hook. All right, guys, fight stances. Right. 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 Left. 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 Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. Good. And time. All right, perfect. So now we're going to work this cool footwork drill. All right, so it's in 6 different steps. So I'm going to go through each step by step and then we'll put it all together. So my first one is I'm going to throw a penetrate jab and then come right back to my fight stance. Now we've been working my stomp drill, right? Making sure that every time I land a punch, the corresponding leg is hitting the ground. Bang! Because I need to be grounded to get power. So just like we're working that stomp drill, I want this foot to land as soon as that punch would land. And then I come back to my fight stance. So let's just practice that a few times. On my go, we're just going to go bang, bang, right back into our fight stance. And this is a little step. I don't want to get overextended because then it's super hard to pull myself back. So I want it to be a little step so I can get right back into my fight stance. All right, guys, on my go. 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 Good. Now, my next one is going to be, I'm actually going to do a drop step. So this isn't a big step because again, I don't want to get overextended when I do this. So it's a little drop step and it's a jab at the same time. So this is a great move if I got somebody coming at me. I want to get out of range, but I still want to throw some offense. I don't just want to be retreating and running away. I'm going to stay active as they're coming in. So it takes my face a little bit further away to get out of his range, but I'm throwing a punch for, to land on him as he's coming in. So step 2, I'm going to drop step and then back into my fight stance. All right, guys, on my go. 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 Good. Now my next step we're all very familiar with. It's just going to be a cross. All right, but I really want to make sure that you guys are fully pivoting this back foot, fully rotating your shoulders on this cross. And that punch is going straight down the middle, and I'm not flaring my elbow. I'm coming, straight down the middle, turning this over. And good distribution of my weight here. I don't want to be leaning too far forward. I don't want to be leaning too far back. I have, good, solid, like 50-50 weight on each foot. All right? So we're just going to throw that a couple times. And there's no step on this, guys, so don't step. Just throw that cross. Fight stances. Go. 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 Good. Now let's put those first 3 together, okay? So we're going to go penetrate, jab, retreat, jab, come back to my fight stance, right? So I'm here, back in my fight stance, bang, throw that cross. So we go. All right, guys, on my go, fight stances, all 3. Go. 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 One more time. Go. Good. All right, so our next one, this is just like the stomp drill we've been working. I'm going to throw jab, cross as I take 2 steps forward. Remember, I step with my lead for my jab, and I step with my cross, I step with my rear for my cross. And I'm timing so that my foot hits the ground at the same time that my punch lands. So fight stances, and then remember, these are little steps. I'm not stepping big, and I'm staying in my fight stance. Lead leg steps 4 inches, rear leg steps 4 inches. All right, fight stances. Go. 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 The thunder rolls in. Go. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be moving backwards. Now when you take this first step, you're going to come almost square. You shouldn't be quite square, but you're almost square. But we're not going to hang out here because we're going to throw that cross next and land in that fight stance. So we never want to step and be square, but since we're just bang, bang, going straight into the next punch, it's okay it'll feel weird if you guys aren't used to like being like this. It's going to feel weird. But again, I'm going to retreat, step, jab, retreat, step, cross. All right, so this time we're moving backwards. Fight stances. Go. 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 Cool. And now the last one I'm going to switch my feet and throw a jab at the same time. So this is, for you guys that have been with us for a long time, we all know like our switch kick. The footwork's going to be a little bit different with this one because this time I'm not trying to like gain ground. I literally am. We tell you guys not to do this with the kick where you just switch your feet, but this time that's what I want you guys to do. So versus that lift and then come in like that for your switch kick, all you're going to do is switch your feet and throw that jab, which is now a southpaw cross, right? So I've switched into my southpaw stance. All right, so let's try that a few times, right? So just going to switch and throw that jab. Fight stances. Go. 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 Good. All right. Cool. So now let's put those all together. So start by following along with me, and then I'll let you guys kind of work at your own pace and see how fast you can get this thing going. Now remember, when you're doing this, guys, the whole point of footwork drills is to get your footwork better, right? But what does that mean? That means being in the right position with your feet at all times so that you can defend when you need to defend and you can attack when you need to attack. If you're doing these drills and your feet are starting to get square up, or you're starting to get longer or wider, that's the whole point of these footwork drills, is that when we do this, we're landing in our good stance every time. That's what these footwork drills are for, okay? So we're gonna start, just follow along with me. So everybody, fight stances, and I'm not gonna say the move, I'm gonna say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Fight stances. 1, 2, 3, just that cross. 4, 5, 6. Now back to your regular fight stances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. All right, now on my go, I want you guys to run through the whole thing. Now start slower. Don't try to do it too fast, because I want you guys to, again, make sure you're in your right fight stances. Make sure your timing's correct. That foot lands when that punch lands, right? I'm not like here and then my foot comes back and my hand's still out. Just all these little details. All right, guys, go. Go. So throw that jab first. So let's go through it again, okay? So fight stances, everybody. So first one is penetrate jab. Second one is retreat jab. Third one is cross. Fourth one is gain space, 1, 2. Second is make space, 1, 2. 6 is bang, switch jab. All right, let's follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So fight stance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, all right. Now only go on my go, guys, just so I can see what part you're at, okay? I'll try to help you out. Fight stances. Go! Remember that cross, Nate. Good, so, and Dave, so that's not a switch. It's not a switch jab on this side. It's a switch jab on the other side. So when I switch, I don't go here. I go here.
That's kind of like dancing, but I'll give it a go.
It's a good one. I like this drill. Keep going, guys. Just work at your own pace. Cross, bang. Forward 1-2. Back 1-2. Yeah, so back jab cross instead of cross jab. And then switch, yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, you had a cross instead of, so you went forward, you went jab cross, that's right. When you go back, you're gonna go jab cross also. So left, right, and then left. Yeah, so on the Victoria. So when you do that switch at the end, you're gonna throw your left punch. So you're gonna switch your legs and throw your left punch instead of throwing your right. We're gonna throw bang left. Yeah, there you go. That was good. Cool. And we're not going to work on it today because we're out of time. But what you do is next with this drill is then you go through it southpaw, right? So you bang, 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 bang. Now I'm southpaw. Bang, 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 bang. Right? So you just, and then you can just run through back and forth. We'll work it again tomorrow if you guys are in for 10:30 Muay Thai. But other than that, you know, stay safe, stay away from people, and remember, use this time for good things. So not watching trash TV. Nate, I know you're watching Tiger King for the third time, but cut it out. Once was enough. And so just using this time for good. I know Nate's actually taking Harvard courses right now, so he's the stud. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Feet together, Sawadee Cup. Go work today, guys. Woo! Facebook Live.